Hi everyone, my name is Megan Stackhouse, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service office here in Grand Junction, Colorado. And we're back today to talk about the June 2020 climate summary for eastern Utah and western Colorado. So jumping right in, our top weather story of the month was definitely the June 6 derecho. So a derecho is basically just a long duration wind event, and so this line of showers and thunderstorms first developed in southeast Utah in the early morning hours of June 6th. And it lifted northeast across the region throughout the day, and by the time it ended, finally, it lasted all the way through the Dakotas. So as it moved through our region, we did have wind gusts of generally 60 to 80 miles an hour, with some gusts of 80 to 100 miles an hour reported across the region. As a result of those strong winds, we did have some damage to the region. We did have some house damage, we had uprooted trees, we had some downed power lines, and you can see those damage pictures right here. We also did have some large hail that occurred, especially in southeast Utah, and we did have some flash flooding that occurred as a result of some heavy rain. So looking at high temperatures across the region for the month of June, so the highest temperature was 101 degrees at the Canyonlands Airport. Grand Junction, we topped out at 100 degrees on June 5th, which was actually a record for the day. The mildest temperature, or coldest high temperature, was Aspen with 85 degrees, but otherwise high temperatures were generally in the mid-90s. Looking at low temperatures for the region for the month of June, so temperatures were generally in the mid-30s across the region, with two sites hitting 40 degrees during the month. So the coldest temperature was 33 degrees, which is reported at the Aspen, Craig, and Durango airports. Looking at precipitation across the region for the month of June, so 7 out of the 10 climate sites did report below normal precipitation for the month. So the sites that did receive above normal precipitation were Grand Junction, Canyonlands, and Vernal. So the most precipitation fell at the Meeker Airport with 1.12 inches, which was just over a tenth below normal. And the least amount of precipitation fell at the Rifle Airport with only 0.09, which was almost an inch below normal. Grand Junction, we ended up receiving just over half an inch for the month of June. And looking at the latest day of the drought, as a result of the continued below normal precipitation across southwest Colorado, we did see the extreme drought expand. We also did have the severe drought, which expanded westward across much of the region during the month. And then finally, we did have the abnormally dry to moderate drought, which continued across portions of northwest Colorado and northeast Utah. And looking at the drought outlook for the month of July, the drought is expected to continue. And finally, looking at the Climate Prediction Center's 1-month outlook. So as far as temperatures go, right now above normal temperatures are favored for eastern Utah and western Colorado, with below normal precipitation favored across the entirety of the region as well. And that wraps up our June 2020 climate summary for eastern Utah and western Colorado. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all next month. Bye guys.